1. Government shutdown looms despite spending deal. First up, the U.S. is once again on the edge of a government shutdown, and a spending deal meant to avert it might not be enough. Despite Speaker Johnson's efforts, former President Trump has come out against the deal. The situation got even more complicated after Elon Musk criticized the agreement on X, formerly known as Twitter. It seems bipartisan support is crumbling and a shutdown is looking more likely. 2. Spending bill breakdown. Winners and losers. Speaking of the spending bill, let's break down who stands to gain and who might lose out. While it's designed to prevent a government shutdown, the bill is facing heavy criticism. We're seeing anger directed at Speaker Mike Johnson from various corners. It seems like this short-term fix is causing long-term headaches for many, stirring up a lot of debate about what should be prioritized in government spending. 3. Congress gets pay raise in spending bill. Tucked into that very same spending bill is a pay raise for members of Congress. This move has sparked controversy, with some lawmakers even expressing disapproval. A Democratic senator even clashed with a CNN reporter over the issue. Alongside the raise, the bill also includes an opt-out for Congress members from the Affordable Care Act, adding fuel to the fire. 4. Spending bill's impact on Social Security. Now, let's talk about Social Security. The Senate is moving forward with a bill that could boost benefits for public sector workers. While this sounds positive, there's concern about the overall solvency of Social Security, with some arguing that both parties are contributing to the problem. This bill is just the first hurdle, and its long-term effects on Social Security remain to be seen. 5. Spending bill's impact on farmers. The year-end legislative push includes nearly $31 billion earmarked for farmers. This comes with a one-year extension of the Farm Bill and around $10 billion in direct farm aid. However, it also means another delay for updates to hemp and THCA regulations, leaving some in the cannabis industry in limbo. While farmers are getting a significant boost, the long-term agricultural policy landscape remains uncertain. 6. Trump tariffs. Deficit down, prices up. A new report from the Congressional Budget Office suggests that if Donald Trump's proposed tariffs were implemented, they would reduce the deficit but drive up consumer prices. Some experts warn this could even lead to stagflation. While the idea of reducing the deficit might sound appealing, the potential impact on everyday Americans' wallets is raising serious concerns. 7. Michigan Legislature deadlocked in partisan standoff. Shifting gears to state politics, the Michigan House has sent members home after boycotts and policy demands derailed their session. Republicans are pushing for meaningful issues to be addressed, highlighting a deep partisan divide. With progressive policies on the table, the state's legislative process has ground to a halt, leaving many wondering when they'll be able to get back to work. 8. Defense bill passes with transgender care restrictions. In a major legislative move, the annual defense policy bill has passed Congress, but not without controversy. The bill includes restrictions on transgender care and a pay raise for junior troops. A debate over transgender healthcare sparked heated discussions, showing deep divisions on this issue. The bill now sets the stage for military pay raises in 2025, along with updates to veterans' pensions and housing allowances. 9. Trump seeks FBI investigation of Liz Cheney. President-elect Trump is now calling for an FBI investigation into Republican Liz Cheney regarding her role in the January 6th panel. This move is seen by some as an act of retaliation, with House Republicans reportedly building a case against her. A recent GOP report is even suggesting that Cheney should be investigated over the January 6th probe, escalating tensions within the party. 10. Trump's hush money case. Immunity claim rejected. In the ongoing legal battles surrounding Donald Trump, a judge has rejected his claim of immunity in the New York hush money case. Despite this setback, Trump's legal team is now alleging juror misconduct and is pushing to overturn the verdicts. This latest development keeps the case in the spotlight and raises questions about what will happen next. 11. Trump's defamation lawsuit against ABC News. Staying with legal news, Donald Trump is set to be deposed next week in his defamation case against ABC News. This comes after Trump allies suggested that Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker should be sued for calling Trump a rapist. The lawsuit has sparked backlash, with reports indicating that ABC's George Stephanopoulos was warned not to use the word rape, but did so anyway. This legal battle continues to highlight the contentious relationship between Trump and the media. 12. Trump sues the Des Moines Register. And in another move against the media, Donald Trump has sued the Des Moines Register. This lawsuit is part of a broader pattern of Trump's legal threats against news organizations. The suit was recently transferred to federal court. It's clear that Trump's promise to go after the press is more than just talk. It's turning into action. 13. Trump's new hairstyle sparks buzz. In lighter news, President-elect Trump is sporting a new hairstyle, and it's getting mixed reviews. The Daily Beast reports that the change has people talking, with opinions ranging from approval to amusement. While it might seem trivial, it's a reminder that even small changes can grab headlines when you're a public figure. 14. Trump nominates Herschel Walker as Bahamas ambassador. In a surprising move, former President Trump has nominated former NFL star Herschel Walker as the ambassador to the Bahamas. This unexpected appointment has raised eyebrows given Walker's lack of diplomatic experience. It remains to be seen how this nomination will play out and what Walker's potential role in international relations might look like. 15. RFK Jr.'s potential HHS role sparks controversy. Senator Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is making moves on Capitol Hill, trying to build momentum for a potential role as Health and Human Services Secretary. He's been meeting with Republican lawmakers, and some have indicated he agrees with Trump on key issues like abortion and farming regulations. However, his controversial views on vaccines are raising concerns, with experts highlighting how misinformation threatens public health. 16. Suspected Trump assassination attempt. Suspect faces additional charges. Ryan Routh, the man accused of plotting to assassinate Donald Trump, is now facing new state charges in Florida. This development amplifies the ongoing fight between Florida and federal authorities over the case. New details about a second alleged assassination attempt are also emerging, adding another layer of complexity to this already intense situation. 17. NYC Mayor Eric Adams, aide to face bribery charges. A top aide to New York City Mayor Eric Adams, Ingrid Lewis Martin, is expected to face bribery charges related to a Porsche for her son. Lewis Martin has resigned and denies any wrongdoing. This case adds to the scrutiny surrounding Mayor Adams' administration and raises questions about ethics and influence within City Hall. 18. FBI searches home of LA deputy mayor. In another developing story, the FBI has searched the home of a Los Angeles deputy mayor suspected of making a bomb threat against City Hall. Deputy Mayor Brian Williams has been placed on leave as the investigation continues. This shocking incident has put a spotlight on safety and security within the city government. 19. U.S. citizen pleads guilty to running Chinese police station in NY. A naturalized U.S. citizen has pleaded guilty to conspiring to act as a Chinese agent and running an overseas police station in New York City. This station was allegedly used to spy on dissidents. The case highlights the ongoing concerns about foreign influence and espionage within the United States. 20. Tech executive found guilty in murder of Cash App founder. In a high-profile case that gripped the tech world, Nima Momeni has been found guilty of second-degree murder in the death of Cash App founder Bob Lee. Following the verdict, a civil trial is now on the horizon for Momeni and his sister, Khazar. 21. Bird flu outbreak prompts emergency declaration in California. Turning now to health news, California has declared a state of emergency in response to the growing threat of bird flu. This follows the CDC's confirmation of the first severe case of H5N1 bird flu in the United States. Governor Newsom is taking proactive steps to strengthen the state's response, aiming to coordinate efforts between agencies. This is a developing situation that we'll continue to monitor closely. Murder hornet eradicated from the U.S. In some good news from the world of invasive species, officials have declared that the murder hornet has been eradicated from the United States. This is a major victory for ecological conservation efforts. After a concerted effort to track and eliminate these hornets, it seems the threat they pose to native bee populations has been successfully neutralized. 23. China's nuclear force expansion raises concerns. A new Pentagon report reveals that China has significantly expanded its nuclear arsenal since 2020, nearly tripling its size. The report also highlights strengthened ties between China and Russia. Additionally, the Pentagon suggests that China's anti-corruption crackdown is impacting its military buildup plans. These developments raise serious concerns about the global balance of power and the potential for future conflict. 24. Mother and children deported after missed immigration hearing. A Texas mother who recently underwent an emergency C-section has been deported to Mexico along with her children, including newborn twins. This happened after she missed an immigration hearing. The family's attorney is speaking out, and the father is desperately seeking help. This heartbreaking story highlights the human cost of immigration policies and the challenges faced by families caught in the system. 25. Gang-related kidnapping in Aurora, Colorado. Leads to 19 arrests. In Aurora, Colorado, a gang-related kidnapping has led to the arrest of 19 individuals, believed to be Venezuelan migrants. The victims were reportedly taken from their beds, tied up, and tortured. City and state leaders are now grappling with how to address the escalating crime and gang problems in the area. This incident has also drawn attention from an incoming Trump border czar, who has a message for the Aurora chief of police. 26. Utah father suspected of killing family in murder-suicide. In a tragic case out of Utah, police suspect a father killed his wife and 3 children, wounded his son, and then took his own life. The 17-year-old son is currently fighting for his life. This devastating incident has shocked the community and left many searching for answers. 27. Wisconsin school shooting leaves 2 dead. A school shooting in Madison, Wisconsin, has left a student and a teacher dead. The shooter, who had 2 handguns but used only one, was reportedly pictured with a shotgun at a firing range just months before the attack. The first victim has been identified as 14-year-old Patricia Vergara. As the community mourns, unanswered questions remain about the shooter and the circumstances that led to this tragedy. 28. Towson, Maryland mass shooting leaves 1 dead, 8 hospitalized. In Towson, Maryland, a mass shooting has left 1 person dead and 8 others hospitalized. The shooting occurred when a barrage of gunfire hit a minivan. Police are still investigating the circumstances surrounding this violent incident that has shaken the community. 29. Montana Supreme Court upholds landmark climate case. In a major win for climate activists, the Montana Supreme Court has affirmed a lower court's decision in the Held vs. Montana case. This landmark ruling upholds the right to a stable climate system for young people. The court declared that global warming cannot be ignored, setting a significant precedent for future climate litigation. 30. Mystery drones. Over New Jersey cause concern. Residents in New Jersey are on edge due to a series of mysterious drone sightings. While President Biden has called the sightings nothing nefarious, apparently, a local military base confirmed multiple drone incursions this year, some involving contraband smuggling. A recent fact check clarified that the drones were not tracking missing radioactive material. Nevertheless, the situation has left many feeling unsettled. 31. Guantanamo Bay detainees repatriated. The U.S. has repatriated 3 detainees from Guantanamo Bay, including one who was held for 17 years without charge. This move leaves 27 detainees remaining at the prison. Among those transferred were individuals involved in the Bali bomb plot, who were sent to Malaysia after pleading guilty. The future of the remaining detainees and the prison itself remains a subject of ongoing debate. 32. Winter storm to bring significant snowfall. A major winter storm is on the horizon, expected to bring the biggest snowfall of the season so far to many parts of the country. A first alert weather day has been issued for Thursday due to the anticipated moderate to heavy snow. If you're planning to travel, be sure to check the latest forecasts and prepare for potential delays. 33. Will there be a white Christmas? And speaking of snow, many are wondering if we'll have a white Christmas this year. The forecast suggests that it depends on where you live. Some areas have a good chance of waking up to a snowy landscape, while others might not be so lucky. We've even seen some weird white Christmases in the past, so anything is possible. 34. Christmas travel forecast. Potential delays ahead. If you're planning to travel for Christmas, be prepared for potential disruptions. A series of storms packing snow and rain is expected to impact travel plans for millions across the U.S. in the days leading up to the holiday. Experts are advising travelers to stay informed about the latest forecasts and allow extra time for their journeys. 35. Supreme Court to rule on TikTok ban. Finally, the Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case regarding the potential ban of TikTok in the United States. With a January ban looming, the future of the popular social media platform is more uncertain than ever. This case could have major implications for the tech industry and the way we use social media. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to Divine Friendship News. We covered a lot of ground today, from political battles to severe weather and everything in between. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more news updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We'll see you next time!